Hey guys, Robert Herrera here with Front Row Live Entertainment, and we're hanging out at Sonic's in Duarte. I'm hanging out with YouTuber, actor, and aspiring musician Nathan Ryan.
What's up?
What's up, dude? How you doing?
Very well. How are you?
Doing all right. Thanks for coming out with us.
Good.
So you're currently from Colorado?
Yes, from Colorado Springs.
Okay. What brought you to California?
A lot of things. Good friends, good people, good connections, warm weather. Love it.
So you currently doing YouTube videos.
Yes.
What exactly are you doing for YouTube?
Basically what I do is I'm a YouTube partner.
Okay.
In the past I've done inspirational stuff, try to keep it inspirational, make people laugh, comedy skits and such.
Mm-hmm.
Lately I've been doing a lot of music parodies.
Okay.
So just trying to just mix it up, just try to do everything.
What got you started with, doing the whole parodies and your actual videos?
Back in the day, this girl broke my heart, and I was very, very upset and very sad.
Okay.
And one day I was sitting there watching, just surfing the internet, and got on YouTube, and I saw this video. I don't remember who it was, but I saw this video, and I just cracked up. And I was really sad, going through a rough time in my life.
Depression mode?
Yeah, depression. It really was a state of depression that I was in. And next thing you know, I actually laughed. Like, the video made me laugh.
Mm-hmm.
And, I was like, wow. I didn't think a YouTube
powerful.
video is very powerful. I hadn't laughed, smiled, gone out, done anything in months.
Wow.
After that. I was just kind of a loner. Didn't talk much. I was kind of like the Grinch, I guess you could say. It was not good. And
you really hid away from the world.
Yeah, I just lost touch with all my friends from high school. I just dropped everybody who kind of reminded me of her, and it was so bad. It was the worst thing ever. So I was sitting there, and I was like, wow, that video just really reached out to me and made me laugh.
Mm-hmm.
While I just never thought I would get out of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I want to do that for people. So I figured if somebody did that for me, I should return the favor and do it for other people.
Exactly.
And caught on.
And then you did your first video, and you automatically just fell in love with that, or how did that work out for you?
Crazy story. When I was younger, I was about 7. My cousin was killed in a alcohol-related accident,
Mm-hmm.
and my grandpa died 2 hours later from smoking all of his life. So that one night just changed everything. I was scared of drinking, scared of smoking, like just everything in general just kind of was a scary thought for me. So my excuse on the weekends, instead of going out and partying with people from high school, because you know how cool those high school parties are.
Yeah, exactly.
I told him, I was like, oh, I have to film a video. So that was my escape from getting into trouble, doing stuff I didn't want to do, but just felt like you had to do it because you were peer pressured.
Yeah.
So that was my excuse, and I was getting more attention for videos than I was for going out and partying, and I just thought it fit. It went kind of the right area, so I just went that way.
So what was your idea for your first video?
First video, I had an audition for the movie Imagine That with Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
That was on a Saturday. My first video, my friend came over because he wanted to go with me to the audition.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he was selling beef jerky for his school
for the
fundraiser.
Audition?
No, he was selling beef jerky for the fundraiser at his school, the high school I graduated from, because he was a senior, I was a freshman in college. And I was like, we got this big thing tomorrow. Let's get in front of the camera, maybe get used to it, see if we can get familiar with it so we're not nervous tomorrow for the audition, because Eddie Murphy was at the audition.
Oh, wow.
So we had to do it in front of him. And
he was your judge.
He was the judge. Yes, he was the judge. So
interesting.
We just got in front and we talked. We were like, what can we talk about? Let's just improv. And we looked at the beef jerky wrapper of like what was in it. And the video is called Bad Beef Jerky.
What a coincidence.
Yeah, so, and because it was horrible. Like, I bought one because it was like $1.50 for one. The school's fundraising is just, It doesn't make sense.
I think they forget that we're high school students at the time.
Oh, dude, it was the worst beef jerky in my life. Like, my stomach still isn't the same today. So, we were doing that, and I posted. I was like, dude, this is funny. Let's post it on YouTube or MySpace or something. Yeah. That was back when MySpace was cool, and it just the first day it got like 30 hits, and I was like, dude, we're famous. Everybody loves us, and
you gotta love that feel though.
Yeah, it was cool. I was like, 30 people watched me today. And
that's cool.
Got a lot of attention, so I was like, all right, cool.
And now we're looking at your pages, and you just pop up the video, and it's like insane amount of hits nowadays.
Yeah, it's definitely going where I want it to.
So what have you been doing as far as promoting for yourself? Like, what were your means of getting out there?
Social networks.
Okay.
To be honest, it's a lot easier to go online and tell people about you than to go out in public, because you go to a show or something and promote, people are like, oh yeah, but they're not there to see you.
Exactly.
People on the internet are out there to find something new, so I figured I would just go that way with it. Started doing Stickam shows, live web shows, just trying to just talk to people, tell people who I was.
And you're currently you currently have a show on Stickam, correct?
Right. I have a featured show every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Pacific time.
Okay.
So you guys can check it out. It's stickam.com/Nathan Ryan Live. But I want to change it, so it might not be the same. Eventually, I want to, but.
Well, what's your YouTube for those that want to actually go and check out your YouTube page?
My YouTube channel is youtube.com/NaughtyNate719.
Okay.
And that may sound bad. There's a story behind that as well. Just to clear it up, because everybody's like, "What do you do, porn?" I'm like, no, that's on my other channel. Just kidding. But yeah, there's a story behind that one too, I guess. It's not as bad.
Do you care to let us know?
Yeah, well, I was a senior in high school, and this girl, Amy, her and I were really good friends, and she had something with, like, guy trouble, and she called me on the phone. She was crying. And I was like, Amy, why are you crying? And I was like, you're amazing, Amy. Like, I would kiss you right now if I could. Like, I'll kiss you through the phone.
Why do you have to be that guy?
I know, right? To try to sweep her off her feet when she's in need. And so I said, you're amazing, Amy. I'd kiss you right now if I could. And she's like, you're naughty, Nate. And I was like, naughty, Nate? I kind of like it. And I just didn't even say anything. And then the next day at school, all the kids in high school were calling me naughty Nate. Yeah, I was just like, oh, God.
Wow. And then they find you on YouTube, and boom.
Bam.
There you go.
And the 719 is the area code of Colorado Springs, where I'm from. So
representing it.
Represent.
Definitely.
Got it tattooed on my wrist.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice.
Aside from the YouTube, you were also doing some acting. You've been in a couple movies.
Yes, been in a few movies. A lot of people don't know this, but I was an extra in Transformers 2.
Okay.
And that was my first ever movie.
Really?
So, yeah.
Wow.
So I mean, I know it's not even a role.
But still, that's a big
deal. On set, so I got really cocky. Like my first movie, telling people I'm flying out to LA, be in Transformers 2.
Nice.
And they're like, what are you gonna say? And I was like, nothing. I just run from Decepticons. So, but you can see me on camera in the movie. It's pretty cool.
Are you looking to do more movie stuff, big screen stuff? Or are you trying to stay more focused with YouTube?
It's kind of up in the air. Right now, with YouTube, I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. I can dress however I want. I can have a lip piercing. I can have gauges.
Definitely.
I can have crazy hair. And it's fine.
You have no restraints.
Yeah, and with acting on screen and in movies, television, it's different because you have to impress the casting director, and they're the person who decides, do you look like Justin Bieber? Like they have that all-American boy look that they want.
That's when they start getting picky.
They get really picky, yeah. I've had a lot of people tell me that I'm not going to go anywhere in life.
Uh-oh.
Like casting agents and stuff.
I don't know. You're getting pretty far now. Your hair even has a Twitter.
Yes.
From my understanding.
Yes, my hair has... a lot of my body parts have a Twitter.
Wow.
It's a little crazy.
So you have a pretty big fan base on Twitter. I just recently noticed that you have a pretty big street team going on as well.
Yeah. The other day I just Twittered. I was like, because eventually I want to do a lot of traveling, and I need to figure out where I go. So I figured if I get street teams, they promote me in their area, and eventually when I do travel and go out and do stuff, I know where to go.
Nice. That's pretty smart. That's a good way to know where your focus is at.
Yeah.
So also on Twitter, you've recently been talking a lot about an album.
Yes.
What can you let us know about this album? You're in the works of something?
Yes. When I was younger, I used to listen to a lot of rap. I mean, it was just like the cool thing to do. And I don't know what it was, but I've always wanted to be a rapper. Like, I'm not all thug life about it, but I love rap. Like, you can vent. It's basically venting to a sick beat.
Okay.
So I have a rap album coming out. It's called Self-Centered, and it should be out. I've been writing the past, 3 or 4 months for it. And I was just trying to release one song, release another song, just put them on iTunes or something. And now a lot of people just want me to have the whole thing out, so I'm doing it.
So what are we looking at as far as a release? Are we looking at 2011, or are we looking for next year?
Oh, it's definitely going to be within the next few months.
Okay.
Pretty much all the songs are done. I just have to record them in the studio and then put final effects on it, and then good to go.
Nice. And you said the title was Self-Centered.
Yes, Self-Centered.
So why did you choose such a name?
If the girl sees me, she's gonna hate this. I was dating this girl back home, and before, I asked her out, and then she's really close with her sister, and she said to her sister, she's like, "Hey, what do you think about me dating Nathan Ryan?" And the sister goes, "He's cute, but he's a little self-centered." And so then she told me the next day, and I was like, so what'd your sister say? She's like, well, she said you're self-centered. And I was like, album name, bam, done. So
your mind is always focused on work. I like
exactly.
that.
Like she totally dissed me, and I just was like,
cool. I
that'll
just
be the
wrote
name.
something.
Yeah, it's the name. Thank you.
What else are we expecting for you for the rest of this year, aside from YouTube and your album coming up? What are you going to be doing?
I'm going to, when the album comes out, I really want to tour.
Okay.
That's the biggest thing. I've always wanted to. I've been talking to a few people about just tagging along on Warped Tour, not really playing, just kind of going and promoting, and still waiting to hear back from that. And pretty much, I just want to go out and meet all the people, because there's a lot of people supporting me.
Okay.
And I haven't even met 99% of them.
Gotcha.
I mean, I'll get recognized at the mall, somewhere.
What's it like? What's it like walking down the street and then you have, people calling your name?
Well, to be honest, the craziest one was actually, I just got to this town. What?
Duarte.
Duarte, yeah. I have the hardest time saying that, Duarte. And my friend Nico and I, we went to the Wendy's, and this girl was like, is your name Sean? And I was like, no. And she's like, what is it? Or no, she's like, you look like this guy on YouTube. I was like, well, I'm on YouTube, but my name's not Sean. She's like, wait, do you have a video of you driving in the car and you're saying different things? I was like, yeah. She's like, what's your name? I was like, Nathan Ryan. She goes, my friends are in love with you. And I was like, really? Like that? And then we went to this street fair, and people were following us around.
Wow.
They were having me talk to their siblings.
You're going to have to get a security card soon.
Yeah, bring it. And I hate when I was at a show last night, and people were too shy to come up. You just see their faces, when I walk by, they're like you can see that they know who I am.
Yeah,
but this
shy.
one girl, her friend was trying to grab her to me, and she was pulling away. I was like, just say hi.
Maybe we should go up to them.
I'm scared. I'm just as scared as they are, I guess. So I guess
we're all
I can't
human.
judge.
What's wrong with that?
I know. I just don't know how to react. I'm very awkward when I meet fans. But I try to be nice. I mean, I'm like, hi, thanks for the support. But I just don't really know what to say.
Yeah,
It's
speechless. It happens.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for having us, Nathan. Do you have any last words for your viewers, your fans out there?
Thank you for everything to this day, for the support that you guys have been giving. Keep watching my videos and supporting me, and I will keep making them. A lot of big things coming, so stick around. It's going to be great.
Actually, before we end this, I did a little Twitter question, and I actually have a request. Someone wants to, your fans out there want to actually hear a little preview of what to expect for the new album. Is there any way you can give us a little preview of that?
Yeah, we can. I can give you like a verse of a song.
That
Is
sounds
that cool?
good. Whatever you're happy with.
All right. It's kind of a sad song, and they're all the songs are either about that one girl or they're about a girl, but they're all about her. So here's one right here. It's called. We don't know the official name of the track yet, but it's has to do with a fairy tale.
All right.
So here goes. And there she go, oh, so beautiful. I saw her on the first day and I was a mess. I just lost control. My friend said, oh, Nathan, no. She is so ice cold, but I could tell she was an angel by her heart full of gold and a bright halo. This girl like, oh, got me like so. I just pray she don't say no. She looked over my way, our eyes locked in, everything slow-mo. Look at her eyes, Next thing you know, to my surprise, I grabbed her hand and off to the setting sunrise we ride. And that Setting Sunrise insert there is for my friend Joey. He's in the band Setting Sunrise.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Well, thank you so much again. You guys be sure to check out him on YouTube, on Stickam, and on Twitter. Feel free to drop your actual links.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. I got another thing. Real quick. A lot of people send me bracelets, in case you can't tell. And I wear these all the time. It always makes me think of my fans. They're always, like, with me. I know the support. I have a lot. There's like 60 of them in here. And if you guys want to send more, there's a P.O. box on my YouTube channel. So send it there. Definitely. So I wear them. Unless they break, then sorry. But I shower with them. It's dirty.